Hey there, thank you for joining me for today's practice. My name is Paula. So today is just a moving flow, a short one that you can fit in if you don't have a lot of time. So we'll make a start straight away. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. Come to the top of your mat and let's just bring the feet so they're hip distance apart and palms of the hands together in front of the chest. When you're ready, closing down the eyes. Feeling the weight down into your feet. Length up through the crown of the head. Finding your breath. Just breathing in and out through the nose, starting to lengthen out the breathing. And then let's open up the eyes, releasing the arms down by your side. Take the hands back behind you. If you can, fingers pointing up. If not, point the fingers down. So thumbs are to the inner edge of the back of the pelvis. Using the thumbs to press the pelvis down. Squeeze the elbows in, lift the sternum up, let the head lift up. And maybe you're going to let the head relax all the way back as you take an inhale. And then as you exhale, coming forward and folding all the way down to your Uttanasana, sliding the hands down the legs. You can bend the knees as much as you need to here. Let the head relax down. Take an inhale into your halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step the right leg back, dropping the right knee down, top of the right foot down, palms, the hands flat or on the fingertips. Taking one full breath here, inhaling. Staying for the exhale, allowing that right hip to relax down. Tucking the back toes under, lift the knee off and step back into your plank position, pressing the mat away from you. Take an inhale, looking to the top edge of the mat. As you exhale, we're going to come down onto the knees. Shift the hips slightly back so that you can dive the chest and the chin down. Squeeze the elbows in, bottom is up in the air. Release the tops of the feet down, release the belly down, and taking an inhale into your baby cobra, and then take those hands back, palms of the hands facing down, reaching the fingertips back. And then let's place the hands by the ribs, press down into the hands, come into your cobra, or maybe coming into your up facing dog, lifting the kneecaps off, sternum reaching forward, taking one more inhale. As you exhale, either through your knees or straight back to down facing dog, tucking the toes under. If you come through all fours, taking a moment here in your down facing dog, find the breath. And let's take a pedal out through the feet, lifting one heel up at a time. Just opening up through the soles of the feet, long toes, and then releasing the heels back down, taking one breath in stillness. Rising up onto the balls of feet, taking that right leg up into your three-legged dog. Inhale, keeping it parallel. Exhale, stepping that right foot forward in between the hands. Drop down to the left knee, release the top of the left foot down. Sweep the hands back behind you, coming up, reaching the fingertips up as you inhale. As you exhale, circle the arms back, framing the front foot. Tuck the back toes under, stepping forward into Uttanasana. Let the head relax down. Take an inhale into your halfway lift, and then exhale, fold. Bend the knees, take a spine roll to come all the way up to standing. As you inhale, take the hands to the lower back, thumbs to the inside, fingers pointing up, squeeze the elbows in, letting the upper body lift, elbows squeeze in. One more in-breath here, and then as you exhale, coming back up to center, slide the hands down the legs, folding forward into your Uttanasana, feeling free to bend the knees, relax the head down. Take an inhale into your halfway lift, and then exhale, fold. Bend the knees, stepping that left leg back, drop down to the left knee, release the top of the left foot down, either palms down onto the fingertips. Try to draw the tips of the shoulders away from the ears here, allowing that left hip to release down to the mat. And then tucking the back toes under, lift the back knee off, step back into your plank position, taking an inhale. Exhale, knees come down, shift the hips slightly back so that you can dive the chest in between the hands, squeeze the elbows in, chin down, bum is up in the air. Release the tops of feet, Release the belly down. Inhale into your baby cobra. Release the hands back, palms facing down. Keep reaching the fingertips back. Inhale. Place the hands by the sides of the ribs and then coming up a little bit high into your cobra or your up facing dog. Tips of the shoulders away from the ears. And then either back through all fours or lift through the belly back into your down facing dog. Just taking a couple of breaths in your down dog. Slow down the breathing. Drawing the navel in towards the spine. Steady gaze with the eyes. Rising up onto the balls of the feet, taking that left leg up into your three-legged dog. Keep a parallel inhale. Exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Come down to the right knee, release the top of the right foot down. Coming up, circle the arms back behind you, reaching the arms up, taking a big inhale. Exhale, circle the arms down, framing the front foot. Tuck the back toes under, stepping forward into Uttanasana. Let the head relax down. Take an inhale into your halfway lift and exhale, fold. Bring the feet in so they're side by side now. Bend through the knees, sweep up into Utkatasana. Arms can be shoulder distance apart or palms or hands can come together. Sit down a little bit deeper, shift the weight back into the heels. Eyes can look forward or up towards the thumbs. Let's take one more full breath here. And then exhale, folding. Uttanasana, relax the head down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, stepping back into your plank position. Taking an inhale. Exhale, tuck, knees come down. Bring the chest and chin down. Release the feet, release the belly. Inhale, cobra. Release the hands back into your Shalabhasana. Hands come by the ribs and then take an inhale. Come into your cobra or your up facing dog. Exhale back, down facing dog. One breath in your down dog. Rising up onto the balls of the feet. Take that right leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Place that left heel down, coming up to standing. Palms facing down, up at shoulder height. Take an inhale. Exhale, let that right hip shift back so you can extend out through both sides of the body, coming into your Trikonasana. Eyes looking up towards that top hand. Shoulders away from the ears. And you really want to test your weight so you can lift that bottom hand off, so you're not bearing down if you can. Looking down towards that right big toe, bend into the right knee, come into your reverse warrior here, left hand light on the back leg, take an inhale, exhale, circle the arms to frame the front foot. Come to the ball of the left foot. We're going to take it back into our side plank. So stepping that right foot back, coming to the outside edge of that left foot, stacking the right foot on top, right arm extends up towards the ceiling, looking up towards that right hand. If this feels too much, you can always drop down to that bottom knee. Taking one more inhale, exhale. Right hand comes down, find your plank position, press back into your down facing dog. Take a breath in your down dog. Rise up into the balls of the feet, taking that left leg up to your three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, stepping it forward in between the hands. Right heel comes down, coming up to standing. Reaching out through the fingertips. Inhale, exhale. Let that left hip shift back so you can lengthen out through both sides of the waist, finding your Trikonasana, looking up towards that top hand. Grounding down through the feet. Stay connected to the breathing. Looking down towards that left big toe, taking an inhale. As you exhale, bend into that left leg, sweep back into your reverse warrior, and then exhale to cartwheel the hands down, frame the front foot, come to the ball of the right foot, stepping back into your side plank, coming to the outside edge of that right foot, stacking the left foot on top, taking that left arm up towards the ceiling, and eyes can look up towards that top hand. Keep breathing. Taking one more inhale, And then exhale, bring that left hand down, find your plank, and then press back into your down facing dog. Let's take a deep breath in, and then exhale completely. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath in, exhaling completely. 1 more time, inhaling and exhaling. And then let's come down onto the knees, just in the center of the mat, coming into your Japanese seated position, if that feels available. Cupping the left hand into the right, tips of the thumbs lightly touching. Just taking a moment here. And then release the hands, interlace the hands behind the back. If you can, heels of hands coming towards one another. Try to reach the hands back, tips the shoulders drawing back, lifting the chest, lifting the eyes. Maybe if it feels good, you might let the head just relax back, opening up the front of the neck. And then let's take an inhale, coming back to center. Bring both hands over to the right hand side and then hug that right elbow in and then drop that right ear down to the right shoulder. Just taking your breath here, opening up that left side of the neck. And then inhale, bring the head back to center. Release the hands back. Just notice which thumb's on top and then swap the interlace around. So the opposite thumb is on top. Once again, let's reach those hands down, maybe heels of hands coming together, lifting the sternum, lift the eyes, maybe letting the head relax back. And then let's recover, come back up. Bring both hands over to the left-hand side, squeezing that left elbow in. And this time, let's drop that left ear down to the left shoulder, drawing the tip of the right shoulder away from the right ear. And then take an inhale, recover the head, release those hands, just sitting over to one side. Take those legs out long in front. Make sure you've got enough room to roll down onto your back, pressing down through the backs of the legs, reach those fingertips forward. Inhale, exhale to draw the navel in. Keep pressing down through the backs of the legs as you roll all the way back down. And then coming back with the feet hip distance apart, arms down by your side, taking an inhale, exhale to roll up through the hips. Just taking your Setu Bandhasana for a couple of breaths here. Pressing down through the base of the big toes. Take an inhale to lift the hips up a little bit higher, and then let's roll all the way back down. Hugging the knees in towards the chest, just squeezing them in. Let the shoulders relax down towards the mat. Take one more inhale and then exhale. Let's extend the legs out long, letting the feet fall away from one another. Arms a bit away from the body, palms facing up. Closing down the eyes. Just with each exhale, allowing the body to get a little bit heavier and a little bit softer. Allowing yourself to rest here for the next few minutes. Please feel free to stay resting here for as long as you would like to. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.